Creative ways to find a job. Okay, you have posted to every internet job board and every job on Monster, Career Builder, and Hot Jobs. You've followed up with calls and networked until you were blue in the face. Each Sunday you take the newspaper and apply for every job in your field with little to no results. Well, try some unique ways to find a job. Send half of your resume. Find a company you want to work. Write a great cover letter on why you are a good fit, pointing to the enclosed resume. Don't seal the envelope and don't enclose a resume. They'll think the resume fell out in the mail. They will call and engage in a conversation. Sell yourself shamelessly. Write a prospecting letter. Make use of the power of direct mail. Locate 5-10 companies. Write up a letter to your contact network and ask them if they know anyone who works at any of the companies on your list. When a contact says they know someone on your list, send them your resume and ask them to forward it their contact or ask permission to send it yourself. Email chain letter. Create a list of 20 companies you want to work for and send an email to everyone you know to see if they know anyone who works at these companies. Ask them to contact you if they do, so that you can ask for a referral. Finally, ask them to forward your email to 10 more people. However, don't do this if you're currently employed. Distribute a booklet. Write a booklet with information relevant to your industry and give it away. Everyone loves free information and this demonstrates your expertise. Give the booklet away electronically and advertise it to newsgroups where hiring managers will see it. Call Human Resources. Sounds crazy, right? Call the Human Resources Department. Ask them what outside agency or third-party recruiting firm they use. They will ask you why do you want to know. Tell them that their company is not currently looking for someone with your skill set right now. The agency may be dealing with other firms, so you are looking for a recommendation. They may very well ask you for an interview. If not, at least you do get a lead. They would love to save the agency fees. Also, being recommended gives you special attention. Send them a thank you note. Job search tips that increase your success. 1. Approach finding a job as if it were a full-time job, because it is. If you had a job, you would report to work at the same time each day, like 8 a.m., take an hour, or less, for lunch, and quit at the same time each day, like 5 p.m. You would work 5 days every week. And you would work hard to accomplish as much as you could because your career depended upon it. When you are searching for a job, you should follow the same type of schedule because your future depends upon it. Treating your job search like a part-time hobby guarantees that it will take longer. So, begin tomorrow by reporting to work and spending the day on tasks that lead to a job. 2. Approach finding a job as if it were a project. That means you should set goals for yourself, make plans, and monitor your progress. You should apply all of the tools and skills that you used in your last job to the project of finding your next job. As you must expect, this is an important project. The sooner you complete it, the sooner you gain a promotion into a job. 3. Be your own boss. Set expectations for what you need to accomplish, provide direction, and monitor your work. Meet with yourself once each week to evaluate your performance. I recommend doing this by writing 2 reports. The first is a candid evaluation of what you accomplished during the previous week. The second is a description of your plans for the coming week. Your plans should include your goals, actions, and priorities. The first time that you write these reports, write an evaluation of what you have done so far. Describe the results that this effort has produced. And compare these results with what you wanted to have. Next, map out a realistic plan for the next week based on achievable goals. For example, you could set goals for the number of people you will call, the number of networking meetings you will attend, and the research you will conduct. In the coming weeks, compare the results that you obtained during the previous week with the goals that you set. For example, if you plan to attend 12 networking meetings and you attended only 2, you should A. Explain why this happened and B. Plan actions that will correct such a difference. You should also analyze why you missed your goal because this provides insights on what you need to do differently. For example, your goal, of attending 12 networking meetings, may have been set too high. Or maybe there are things you can do that will make it easier to achieve your job search goals, such as carpooling with a friend who is also looking for a job. Finding a job is a full-time job. Work through it with a plan and the support of a good boss, yourself. I wish you the best of success. Your resume, admission ticket through the door of your future. Your resume, admission ticket through the door of your future workplace. Your resume should be viewed and handled as if it is an airline ticket to your destination of choice. This may just be a piece of paper with words on it, and it may not reveal who you are personally, but it is the only means by which you are going to get to the interview, your destination. So in that regard it is just as important as the interview is. Therefore you need to use this document to gain the reader's trust and not provide any source of hesitation. As a former employer, I can tell you that when I was hiring, I often hoped there were mistakes or things that just didn't strike me right in the massive stacks of resumes that I would have to go through for different positions. These would allow me to toss that applicant out of sight and out of mind, moving through the pile faster, and narrowing down the interview pool. So these should not be viewed as mainly a way to stand out in a good way, but rather a way to not stand out in a bad way. No grammar errors, missing punctuation, funny words/wordings, contrived language, outlandish claims. Simply put what you are on paper in a concise, correct, logical form that doesn't sound like a sell job but rather like it about the author. That said, it is helpful to not appear robotic. It is really the blend of no mistakes and the subtle yet unmistakable personal flair that people added to their resume that resounded with me and got them an interview. So how is this done? Well, be honest. If you are hesitant to put something in because you see the potential for misunderstanding, then don't put it in. If you can't answer all the questions that come to your mind concerning an entry, then it's best to leave it out. So to help you understand what I am talking about when I say personal flair or touch, let me give you an example. Employers value a good work ethic, right? Well, most everyone knows that, and I can't tell you how many times that I read the words "I possess a strong work ethic," and nothing else. You need to explain yourself something that proves that statement, such as "possess strong work ethic, missed only 5 days in 3 years of work, was voted most valuable employee 3 times, and was counted on to assume more responsibility when bosses were out of town." Kindly like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.